Hey gamers, Serchantis here, and welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to go ahead and put together all the story information we know from Kingdom Hearts Missing Link into one video. The full release is coming soon, so I thought it would be a good idea to catch up on the story so we're all ready for the release. With that being said, of course, there will be story spoilers for Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Kingdom Hearts Missing Link in this video. If you haven't experienced Kingdom Hearts Union Cross or want to go into Kingdom Hearts Missing Link completely blind, then I would advise against watching this video. Sad. Before we start the video, I just want to say a huge shout out and thank you to Demo for providing me with this footage captured from the latest beta. This video would have not been possible without him, so please check out his channel. If you haven't yet and want to experience the entire Kingdom Hearts Union Cross story completely voiced, check out his incredible Kingdom Hearts Union Cross fan dub. Demo and his team of talented voice actors spent a lot of time and effort on the project, and I believe this dub is the best way to experience the once phone-bound story. And also I voice Ephemer. Kingdom Hearts Missing Link starts with our player character in the Station of Awakening, much like other Kingdom Hearts games. The stained glass associated with the Station of Awakening, however, has our home, Daybreak Town in the background, the 5 foretellers, then we have Skuld, Achirithi, and our player character's good friend, Ephemer. A light guides us to the center to have us select one of 3 pieces, mimicking the mainline game's choice of sword, staff, and shield. After making your choice, keyblades in the shape of starlight rain down onto the station, only to then be presented with a keyblade, the very same one you used to wield back in Union Cross, your Starlight. Heartless surrounds you, and you are forced to fight. After dispatching the Heartless, darkness begins to envelop the station, and you are soon dragged under. We cut back to our Keyblade. Old, rusty, crusty, musty, dusty, nasty! And then we are asked to open the door to return to the light.
Oi, 大丈夫か? お、気がついたか。なあ。なあって。
We awaken on the beach of an unfamiliar world. It seems someone has found us snoozing away on the beach, and he's found our rusty Keyblade. He introduces himself as Remis and says he's patrolling the area looking for a distortion, but also likes to collect stuff by the sea as valuable stuff winds up here. Like your Keyblade. He's looking for the distortion because where there is one, Heartless are usually around. And sure enough, a distortion is formed and out pops out a dark side Heartless.
Oh, 人よしか、さっさと逃げろって。おい。
We then claim our Keyblade back, and wield it like we did in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, seemingly remembering how to fight. Remis then assists you in taking down the dark side.
なんでもいいや、やれるなら手伝え。
Standing victorious, the distortion dissipates. Remis, being impressed with our skills, begins to question us on what society we belong to. Unfortunately, we don't have an answer for him. This leads Remis to calling us a drifter. He then questions us further, asking what we do remember, only for us to answer that we only remember how to fight with the Keyblade, and not even our name. For now, Remis decides to take you to his operations master, as in the leader of his society.
幕が上がり、物語が始まる。それがやがて失われる空白の歴史だとしても。
We then get a curious cutscene of a couple of scientist-looking people keeping track of the distortions happening around the city. The inspector here claims that a lot of distortions are happening today, and perhaps something is causing them. Back to us, we are being escorted through the city. Remis hopes to catch his operations master before he takes his nap. We end up pausing in the center of the city, the statue erected in the center taking all of our attention. They look familiar, but struggle to remember and ask Remis who that is. Remis, dumbfounded that we don't know who that is, explains that this is Master Ephemer. The name rings a bell, but you don't know why. Remis explains further that Master Ephemer is the forefather of Skaled Kylum and one of the first Keyblade Masters. This interests us for a bit, but then our ADHD kicks in and we get distracted by something on Remis's jacket. Remis brushes it aside, claiming it might be the rust from our Keyblade. Then, boom! More Heartless surround us, and we fight them off with Remis.
More 大丈夫そうだな。先を急ごう。
We cut back to the scientists, stressing that Heartless are in the city and want to dispatch a society to take care of them. However, all the societies are currently unavailable, except for one, the Baroque Society, and they don't look too happy about that. We finally make it to Remis's society, and as we are about to enter the rundown building, we are stopped by two city guards. The guards received a report about an assault on the shore and immediately interrogated us as to where we were tonight. Apparently, we both fit the description of eyewitness accounts, so immediately we are found guilty and are asked to come to HQ. Remis, reluctant to cooperate, tells his side of the story and how he found us out cold on the shore. Remis's story only makes the guards more suspicious about the whole thing. Remis, still puzzled by the whole thing, demands more information from the guards. They explain there is a trace of a rusty Keyblade found on the victim of the assault. This immediately grabs the attention of Remis, who becomes incredibly suspicious of us. The guards at this point have heard enough and ask us to come with them. This mysterious fellow comes out to save us from the arrest. He questions the guards on if they have an arrest warrant, as without one, they can't arrest us. The blue-hair individual then introduces himself as Nept, the operations master of the Baroque Society. You mean the one that the scientists were not really happy about? Oh boy. Nept finds some suspicious feathers on the guards, which immediately gets them to stop the arrest and leave the scene.
あれ我々は一体
お仕事ご苦労様です。
おう
行こ
厄介だな。
う。それは
We pan up to two silver-haired individuals who seem to have failed their plan, whatever it may be.
いや、これで所在は分かった。もう少し泳がそう。
We are then brought into the society's headquarters and introduced to another member, Freya. Freya is immediately concerned about the boss bringing another person into the society, only for Nept to mention that this is all Remis this time. Nept then questions us on what happened, and Remis starts recounting the events. Nept, hearing all this, examines our Keyblade. Remis, understanding that this makes us look really bad, states that he doubts that we were the attacker the guards are talking about. Nept must think so too, because without hesitation he welcomes us into his society. This benefits not only us by staying under the radar of the law, but also for the Baroque Society, as Nept explains they are weak and low in numbers, so another Keyblade wielder is perfect. Nept immediately puts us to work, assigning us our first mission. A mission once assigned to Remis, but was unable to complete it. While we are asleep at HQ, Nept asks Remis to look after us and teach us everything in the morning.
ですね。
お疲れ様。
お疲れした。
今夜は本当に星が綺麗だね。
ちょっとマスター、書類にサイン書いてから寝てくださいね。私ももう帰るんで。
ひえー。
In the morning, we take in our new surroundings and make our way to the dive station where we find Freya. Freya goes full exposition mode and tells us that the dive station will take us to the Astral Dimension, a world made up of mental energies. This Astral Dimension is a strange world where no one lives and that the people of Scala know very little about. The Astral Dimension is also where the Heartless come from and invade Scala through distortions. The Keyblade wielders of Scala at Kylum travel to the Astral Dimension to defeat Heartless and prevent them from invading Scala. I'm not really sure if this next part is important to the story, but societies are also tasked with collecting pieces in the Astral Dimension, as piece fragments are memories from other worlds, and in collecting them, it will awaken abilities within you. This could just be the explanation to why gacha is a thing in this game. I don't know. Freya also talks about these quote-unquote warp worlds, but leaves the explaining to Remis. However, Remis seems to be running late. We can't wait too long for him, however, as we are then called over to the receptionist desk. Looks like we'll be exploring the Astral Dimension alone, and hope that he won't be too far behind. Before we enter the dive station, Freya presents us with our Baroque Society uniform as well as our new Keyblade. Freya offers to throw away our old Keyblade, but we decline, opting to keep it. Thank God. Freya then urges us to change into the uniform as soon as possible, as our old Kingdom Hearts Union Cross clothes make us stand out a little bit. One last gift from Freya though, she hands us a communicator so we may always keep in touch with her. Aw, hell yeah, Kingdom Hearts earbuds! Freya, through the communicator, welcomes us to the Astral Dimension, though things don't look all that different from Scala. Interestingly, Freya explains that this is because of the layering effect. And with that, we are off to defeat Heartless and collect pieces while we wait for Remis.
きっとレムスさんも遠くで応援してます。きっと。
And that's where the story in the Missing Link beta ends. And man, what a strong introduction it was. We already have a big mystery, and we get to see a glimpse at what looks like our antagonists. Kingdom Hearts murder, maybe? Kingdom Hearts police? Like, what? The new characters in the Baroque Society are all really fun. I can't wait to be a happy family with them. We learn a lot about the astral plane, which definitely ties into Kingdom Hearts 4 somehow. I mean, come on, like, unreality? Also gotta slot this in somewhere, but Nept looks so much like Aqua, it's not even funny. Same hair and eyes. I just wouldn't be surprised if Nept was Aqua's ancestor. I also wonder if our player character will remember our past at all. We already see our memory coming back a little bit, so maybe if we end up meeting Brain, he will recognize us and be able to get our memory back completely? I would just love to see that interaction, really. Anyways, gamers, that's all I have for you today. What did you think of the introduction to Missing Link? Do you already have a favorite character? I would love to read it all in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video and are also excited for Missing Link's release, please like and subscribe to support my channel. Thank you for watching, and may your heart be your guiding key.